In our quest for better health and longevity, we often encounter a dizzying array of diets and lifestyle changes. Two approaches that have gained significant traction are intermittent fasting and continuous caloric restriction. Both methods center around the principle of consuming fewer calories, but they differ significantly in their execution. Intermittent fasting, as the name suggests, involves cycling between periods of eating and prolonged fasting, while caloric restriction focuses on consistently reducing daily calorie intake. Intermittent fasting has surged in popularity, with variations like the 5-2 diet and time-restricted feeding gaining widespread adoption. These methods emphasize the when of eating, allowing for periods of unrestricted food consumption interspersed with extended fasts. Conversely, continuous caloric restriction emphasizes the how much aspect, advocating for sustained reduction in calorie intake across all meals and snacks. This approach typically involves tracking daily calories and making conscious choices to stay within a predetermined limit. While both methods can lead to weight loss and improved metabolic markers, they impact our bodies in fundamentally different ways, particularly concerning the gut microbiome and metabolic profile. Understanding these differences is crucial for making informed decisions about the dietary strategies that best align with our individual health goals. In this exploration, we'll delve into the fascinating interplay between intermittent fasting, caloric restriction, and their profound effects on our inner ecosystem and metabolic machinery. Our gut is home to trillions of bacteria, fungi, and viruses, collectively known as the gut microbiome. This complex ecosystem plays a vital role in our overall health, influencing digestion, immunity, and even our mood. Emerging research highlights the profound impact of dietary choices on the composition and function of our gut microbiome. Intermittent fasting and caloric restriction, in particular, have been shown to exert distinct effects on this intricate inner world. Intermittent fasting, with its periods of feast and famine, mimics the eating patterns of our ancestors. During fasting periods, the gut microbiome undergoes a remarkable transformation. Certain beneficial bacteria, like Akkermansia mucinifera, flourish in the absence of a constant food supply. These bacteria contribute to gut barrier integrity, reducing inflammation and protecting against metabolic disorders. Moreover, intermittent fasting promotes autophagy, a cellular recycling process that removes damaged components and promotes cellular renewal, further enhancing gut health. Caloric restriction, while also impacting the gut microbiome, does so differently. Studies have shown that sustained calorie reduction can lead to a decrease in microbial diversity, potentially reducing the abundance of some beneficial species. However, this effect is not necessarily detrimental, as caloric restriction can also selectively favor bacteria associated with improved metabolic health. For instance, research suggests that caloric restriction can increase the ratio of bacteroidates to firmicutes, a bacterial shift linked to improved insulin sensitivity and weight management. The intricate relationship between dietary interventions and the gut microbiome highlights the importance of personalized approaches to nutrition. Understanding how different eating patterns influence our inner ecosystem can empower us to make informed choices that support both gut health and overall well-being. By nurturing a diverse and balanced microbiome, we create a solid foundation for long-term health and disease prevention. Beyond its impact on the gut microbiome, dietary interventions like intermittent fasting and caloric restriction can profoundly affect our metabolic profile. Metabolism encompasses all the chemical processes that occur within our bodies to keep us alive and functioning. These processes are intricately regulated by hormones, enzymes, and signaling pathways, and our dietary choices can significantly influence their efficiency. Intermittent fasting has emerged as a powerful metabolic switch, triggering a cascade of beneficial adaptations. During fasting periods, our bodies shift from utilizing glucose as their primary energy source to burning stored fat. This metabolic switch, known as ketosis, has numerous health benefits, including improved insulin sensitivity, reduced inflammation, and enhanced cellular repair mechanisms. Moreover, intermittent fasting increases the production of ketones, alternative fuel sources for the brain that enhance cognitive function and protect against neurodegenerative diseases. Caloric restriction, while not inducing the same dramatic metabolic shift as fasting, still confers significant metabolic benefits. By consistently reducing calorie intake, we force our bodies to become more efficient at utilizing energy. This enhanced metabolic flexibility translates to improved blood sugar control, reduce triglyceride levels, and lower blood pressure. Furthermore, caloric restriction has been shown to activate sirtuins, a family of proteins linked to longevity and protection against age-related diseases. The contrasting yet complementary metabolic effects of intermittent fasting and caloric restriction underscore the importance of understanding our individual metabolic needs. Factors such as age, activity level, and underlying health conditions can influence how our bodies respond to different dietary interventions. By tailoring our approach to match our unique metabolic profile, we can optimize our health outcomes and unlock the full potential of these dietary strategies. Intermittent fasting and caloric restriction, while sharing the common goal of calorie reduction, differ significantly in their implementation and subsequent physiological effects. Intermittent fasting, with its alternating periods of feasting and fasting, provides a more flexible approach that aligns with our natural circadian rhythms. This method allows for periods of unrestricted eating, which can be more socially adaptable and easier to sustain long-term. Moreover, the metabolic switching induced by fasting offers unique benefits, such as enhanced autophagy and ketone production. Caloric restriction, on the other hand, emphasizes consistent, controlled calorie reduction. This approach may appeal to individuals who prefer a structured dietary plan and find it easier to track their food intake meticulously. The sustained calorie deficit achieved through caloric restriction can lead to significant weight loss and improvements in metabolic markers. However, it requires ongoing discipline and careful meal planning to ensure adequate nutrient intake. The choice between intermittent fasting and caloric restriction depends on individual preferences, lifestyle, and health goals. Some individuals may thrive on the flexibility of intermittent fasting, while others may prefer the structured approach of caloric restriction. Ultimately, the most effective dietary strategy is the one that can be adopted and maintained long-term, promoting sustainable lifestyle changes and lasting health benefits. The journey towards optimal health is not about deprivation, but about making conscious choices that nourish our bodies and minds. Intermittent fasting and caloric restriction, while powerful tools for improving metabolic health, are not one-size-fits-all solutions. They are strategies that should be tailored to individual needs and preferences, always prioritizing nutrient-dense foods and a balanced approach to eating. Whether we choose the intermittent fasting route or opt for caloric restriction, the key lies in embracing the power of the plate. By focusing on whole, unprocessed foods such as fruits, vegetables, lean proteins, and healthy fats, we provide our bodies with the building blocks for optimal health. These nutrient-rich foods not only nourish our cells, but also support a diverse and thriving gut microbiome. Beyond dietary interventions, lifestyle factors such as stress management, quality sleep, and regular physical activity play crucial roles in shaping our metabolic health. By adopting a holistic approach that encompasses both dietary and lifestyle modifications, we empower ourselves to take control of our health and well-being. The journey toward a healthier tomorrow begins with a single step: a conscious choice to prioritize our well-being and unlock the full potential of our amazing bodies.